Picture this. It's the year 2035. The front page of the Wall Street Journal screams, China officially the world's largest economy. America, for the first time in over a century, is number 2. Sounds dramatic? Maybe even unthinkable. Well, the numbers say it's not only possible, it's likely.
For generations, the United States has been the economic engine of the planet. Our GDP has been unmatched, our innovations have reshaped industries, and our dollar has been the global standard. But while we've been at the top, something has been quietly happening on the other side of the Pacific. 40 years ago, China's economy was barely a fraction of ours, mostly rural, largely poor, and politically isolated. Yet since the late 1970s, a series of reforms unleashed one of the greatest economic transformations in history. Entire cities appeared almost overnight. Factories that once made toys now produce world-leading smartphones, high-speed trains, and electric vehicles. China has turned its 1.4 billion citizens into the largest consumer and labor market in human history.
Today, China's economy is already larger than America's if you measure it in purchasing power parity, and by nominal GDP, the gap is narrowing faster than many predicted. Massive investments in infrastructure, cutting-edge technology, and renewable energy are turning China into a future-focused powerhouse. They're building cities faster than we can renovate highways. They're producing graduates in science and engineering at rates that dwarf ours. And they've mastered the art of global supply chains, often controlling the very materials and components the rest of the world needs. While we debate policy in Washington, China is laying high-speed rail, building AI research hubs, and pushing electric vehicle adoption at a national scale. It's not a slow creep, it's an economic sprint.
Here's the twist. The reason China could overtake the US isn't just its size or speed, it's strategy. Unlike the United States, where economic growth is largely driven by private industry, China's government can mobilize resources with military-like precision. Need $1 trillion for green energy? It's approved in months. Want to dominate a technology sector? The state throws its full weight behind it. And while this top-down model has its risks, like overbuilding and debt, it also means China can pursue long-term goals without the political gridlock that often slows the US down. Add to that their aggressive push into Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia, where they're building ports, roads, and digital networks through the Belt and Road Initiative. They're not just growing, they're locking in global influence for decades to come.
If China becomes the largest economy, it won't be the end of America's story, but it will be the start of a new chapter. The real question is, will we compete or will we adapt? History shows that leadership in the global economy comes and goes. Britain once ruled trade before America took the crown. Now, China is making its move. For the US, this could be a wake-up call to invest in our own infrastructure, strengthen our education system, and embrace innovation with the urgency of a nation that knows the top spot isn't guaranteed. The race isn't over, but the track ahead is changing fast. So, America, are we ready to run?